we're diving into a really important and often controversial topic that affects schools, jobs, and the government. Diversity, equity, and inclusion, also known as DEI. You've probably heard these words tossed around a lot, but today we're going to break them down and talk about what they really mean, how they're being used, and whether or not they're helping or hurting our society. I'll be moderating today's discussion, joined today by Gio, who will be representing the liberal point of view, and George, who will give us a conservative take. We'll go over what DEI is, talk about the different opinions people have, and even build a plan together to move forward. So here's what's going on. DEI programs were originally created to help people who've been treated unfairly in the past. They're being used in schools, workplaces, and the government to try and give everyone an equal shot. But now a lot of people are arguing about whether these programs are actually fair or if they're creating new problems. Let's start by hearing from Gio. Do you think DEI is still necessary today?
Giorgio, DI is super important even now. Just because laws say we all have equal rights doesn't mean everyone actually gets the same chances. Many still grow up with fewer opportunities because of the neighborhood they live in, the schools they go to, or even the way people treat them because of how they look. DI programs try to fix those gaps. They're not giving handouts, they're leveling the playing field. If someone didn't get the same resources growing up, it makes sense to give them a boost so they can catch up. To me, that's fairness.
Thanks for sharing, Gio. That definitely gives us something to think about. Now let's bring George. What's your take on DEI?
I understand what Gio's saying, and I agree that some people have had it harder than others, but I think the way DI works now actually causes more division. These programs treat people differently based on their race, gender, or identity, and I don't think that's fair. Everyone should be judged by the same standards. The best person for the job or the opportunity should get it, no matter what group they're from. Giving someone special treatment just because their identity doesn't fit things, it can make others feel left out. DI is like putting a band-aid on a deep cut without cleaning it. It hides the problem but doesn't really fix it.
That's a powerful comparison, George. Gio, do you want to respond to that?
I hear what George is saying, but I think it misses the point a little. The truth is, not everyone starts from the same place. Some people really do face more challenges just because of their background. If we ignore that, we're not fixing the problem, we're pretending it doesn't exist. DEI isn't about giving people something they didn't earn, it's about making sure everyone has a real chance to succeed. Without programs like this, the gap between groups just gets bigger.
Thank you for that thought. Now a quick word from our sponsor. Alright, we've heard from both sides. Now let's move to the solutions. What can we actually do about this? Gio, what's your plan?
I think the way that we focus more on DI is by collecting detailed data from schools, jobs, and communities to find out exactly where people are being left behind. Implementing that information to provide targeted help like better funding for schools, job training programs, and support systems like mentors. It's not about handing out rewards, it's about solving problems in real, thoughtful ways.
Thanks, Gio. George, what would your approach be?
My plan's simple but fair. Stop using identity categories to decide who gets help. Instead, look at each person's real life challenges like income level, school quality, or access to resources. Offer support programs like tutoring, job assistance, or scholarships to anyone who need them based on the situation, not their background. This way we help people without dividing them.
Both of those are solid plans. Let's put the action plan on the screen, please, Jeremy.
Our goal is to make an opportunity fair for everyone without judging people just by their race or identity. Step 1 to that is to create a national opportunity score. This score looks at things like where someone lives, the quality of their schools, family income, and whether they've had access to resources. It helps us understand someone's actual situation. Step 2, use that score to give people help where it's needed most, whether that's college, scholarships, free tutoring, mental health support, or job training. Everyone gets a fair shot based on their personal needs, not just group labels.
And that's a wrap on episode 14 of Preamble, Ramble. Today we broke down DEI, what it is, why it matters, and how to improve it. We heard two strong viewpoints from Gio and George, and worked toward a plan that focuses on fairness, facts, and real solutions. Thanks to our guests for being thoughtful and respectful, and thanks to all of you for tuning in. If you like this episode, share it with your friends, bring it up in class, or even start your own conversations about how to make things more fair in your community. Catch us next time on Preamble Ramble, where we tackle more big questions in American politics and government. Until then, stay curious and ask questions and always look for better answers.